Good afternoon, welcome into the stream. How's everybody doing? How you doing? I haven't actually put the bloody thing in yet again. I hate when I do that. It's in my checklist and I never seem to do it. Okay, so I'm back home in Galileo after doing a few bits and bobs yesterday, and I thought I would continue pretty much on today where I was yesterday. Phone up so I can see all the chat and everything properly, and I'm trying to kind of get my head around these VIP missions. What I did yesterday when I did the VIP mission was I took hey Kathina, how's it going? I took a big ship which did its job pretty much, but because I had more than one mission, I was bouncing around all over the place, and I really couldn't kind of put a path towards where I wanted to be, so it just slowed it down, and I think it took me probably 3 times as long to make the same amount of money as I would make in a single trip. Of course, credits aren't the be-all and end-all. You can get to see good spots and stuff like that, but did I really see any good spots? Not really, so it kind of didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. So I thought, well, you know, I'll give it a go today, see what I can do, enjoy a couple of cups of coffee as I go, and see what I can get out of it. So, oh, we're going backwards. It's a good start. Going backwards is always a good start, if you ask me. My ship's been on a night out. So yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it yesterday. Not that it wasn't bad, not that I didn't have fun, as I always try to have fun when I'm playing. Just felt that really I hadn't earned enough for the time I put in. I can't even remember how long the stream was. I think it was 2 hours or something. So I've got a little bit of a different idea for this one. Slight idea, but it's going to mean messing about with my setup slightly. As long as it works. Use EDD. Is it a 3? But it's only that one. Same thing. Okay. So, do with accelerating. How goes it, Kathina? How goes it, Tigster? So yeah, I thought I'd give this a blast. Give it a blast, give it a blast. See what we can get out of it. I'm just going to pop over to Abraham Lincoln. Do you know, that could be a good stream. I could. What do you mean? Like literally blame it all on them? When the Empire comes looking for me or everything, it wasn't me. Them over there. What? We were just doing as we were told. I'll certainly keep. I'll certainly put it under consideration, Kathina. I'll certainly keep it under consideration, serious consideration, and I'm not dusting it off or anything.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 1-4. You are go for automated docking.
I think it does go towards your combat rank. The reason being is, I'm pretty sure it does, because if you were using one and shooting an enemy yourself, unless you finish each enemy off, you wouldn't get any of the rank for it, or any of the money for it. Well, you might get the money, but you wouldn't get the rank for it. But I can't imagine that. Can't imagine FDev splitting all that up. It's probably more work than necessary. Do you think? It's literally going to be like the Wizard of Oz. Fly, my beauties.
Landing operation complete. You may disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Let's just make sure. I did fix it last night. I thought I had, but I went to make sure. Okay, so
I got rid of it, don't worry.
maybe you want to get half rank for it then. It's an interesting concept. So what was I wanting to do? That was it. Okay, good. So my plan is going to work. Sell that. Not the advanced discovery style, that's kind of docking computer. Oh, what? You're an asshole. Right, okay, so this I'm gonna have to do this shieldless. I don't mind doing it shieldless because I don't plan on getting shot up. Hang on, where the hell's the limpet? Ay. It is a 3 slot. Oh no, I'm not here for the... That's why, you idiot. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the good passenger cabins. So we're in first class on the passenger cabins. Can you get a 2A collector limpet actually? Maybe I can get a 2A. And then I don't have to. You can't go from 1 to 3. I suppose a 1A's alright. 1A collector limpet. Okay, so back into there. We'll buy that back. Buy. And then we'll go get that one. Don't bump into it. Yeah, try not to bump into any asteroids at the same time, you know. I try not to these days. I do consider myself pretty good at flying. 1 second. Where is Wentz? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's a planetary landing, but I don't mind. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't actually know that. Is there a massive difference between? I'm gonna have to go 1A. It doesn't really matter as long as it's collector limpet. It's a secondary part of what I'm thinking of doing. So I was kind of thinking of having a ship that, although I'm doing passenger missions and stuff, though I'll be sneaking, maybe found cargo and stuff like that. Maybe if I find rare artworks or something out there in the black, I'll be able to sneak them through. Just to make it a little bit more interesting on my trips out. When I'm going somewhere, I can stop off and check out the signal sources and stuff. and whatnot. I had to come on and play Elite today. I played the Division last night and had a great run, but got killed at the last second. I didn't rage quit or anything. I was actually laughing because it was kind of a stupid mistake by myself. But it's a good run. Ah, the amount you can have out at once. Okay, okay. I knew that kind of. Partly, I did. I knew there was a limit to how many you can fire. I knew that. Yeah, because why would class 3 not give you 3, class 5 not give you 5, and class 7 not give you 6? I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't seem worth having a class 7, does it? Well, it does, but because it's more limpets. But yeah, it does. I know what I mean. Ever decreasing circles of Elite. I don't think I slept properly last night. My brain's all over the place. And we've run out of coffee. What are we going to do about it? What are you up to today in game, Tigster? Popping fools? I don't know, I'm not down with the kids. Ooh, got a bit of a dodgy entry here. We're gonna have to go sideways for a second till we get lined up. Okay, so we've been coming in a bit thick and fast there, but maybe not fast enough.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this on this DBX, it's not happening, is it? I think the highest I could have got in was a. I'm sure I was looking at a 3, and it wasn't on the list. Dead serious. I may or may not have. Where have you gone to now? The Queen's legs, because they were open. What a thought. Imagine all the cobwebs. Everybody's out and about today by the looks of it. Alas, poor docking computer. I knew him well. So I'm literally kissing goodbye to the docking computer now. This is going to be out the door for these collector limpets. Which this is just a mess around to see how it works. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I know Maya. Yeah, everybody knows Maya. Everybody round our way. No, I've actually been through there You shouldn't actually explain yourself, you just write it like that every time and let people correct you. Maya, I think you find it's pronounced Maya. Right, let's have a look. Outfitting. I'd really love to have disco lights on this thing. Just so that when air traffic control goes, you've dropped off our radar, I can go, look out your window, you doyles. Right, so we're going to take out this docking computer. And we're going to go get some collector limpets. 1A. Whoops. If we don't jump out the screen. Shop, collector limpets, 1A. Buying options, exchange, because it's only a docking computer. Right, now we need to stock up on a few of them. Why doesn't it ever allow you to change it? Okay, there we go. Good afternoon, Zoomski. Oh, is it in shipyard? Or outfitting, sorry. No, it's not in outfitting. Is it? Never remember. It's not in shipyard. It's in options. Oh my good lord, it's in options. Right, let's have a look. So it's not commander name, is it? It's because it never tells me. Ship ID. There we go. We can see if I've got any decent missions in this passenger lounge. I am aligned with most of the group, so pretty crappy ones here though. Brad Wilkinson there wants to go to Binary Planet Wings and collect data, which is a one-stop shop, so I might just take him actually if he's still there in a moment, because it's only a one-stopper. So yeah, I'll take Brad Wilkinson. Accept the contract. Hang on, I think I've missed a couple of messages, Kathina, because they sometimes come through in... something about Amy Charlotte, but I can't see it. I know, unfortunately. What was it he's saying? I know, that was the thing. That was what I was hoping for. Please, would you refer to me by my full name? But, well. Well, because Tigster, going back to your thing, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you, I just didn't see it. When you're on about it, if it's integrated graphics, mate, you're never going to go anywhere. Seriously. We've all been there. Well, not all of us, but I've been there. Integrated graphics, it's not happening, mate. It's just the way it is. Oh Christ, he wants to go miles away. Alright, this bloke's going out the side of the ship. He's not staying on board. Abandon him. I don't even care if I lose a little bit of I didn't realise it was that far. Okay, let's get into serious mode now. I'm gonna actually start checking missions and stuff properly before I start taking them. So he was miles out the bubble. And for 2 million, get stuffed. I'm gonna fly off to Galileo here. I guess you could always get your voice attack to do it, couldn't I? Who am I? You are a let's see. Commander Muff Nibbler. What a name. There'll be somebody flying around with that. It's good time to check out the new buttons actually now. I've decided we all need to push FDev to make a 1-button docking request. It's not like we drop in on a system with 16 space stations and an orbital, is it? You know, we drop in on a place with 1 station, so why can't they put 1 button to just request a docking? Madness, that's why. Pure madness. I'm not talking the good 80s madness either. So yeah, as I line up here, and request docking, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Oh, where's 14? There he is. Yeah, ejecting heat sinks inside the station, that's what you want.
This station follows zero tolerance policy towards critical infractions.
It should, absolutely. It doesn't make... You Yeah, Astra, that's the one I'm thinking about. If I get it, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Welcome to the station, Commander. That's not my name. Yes, it is. Oh, I could have a comical time with Astra. I'm telling you. I could write scripts. Right, okay, let's confirm. Pinkwork, restart. We want to put some limpets in this mother. I'm going to actively look for a passenger now. I have realised something which I'm not too sure about, so I have to check the passenger list first. Nothing's happened to the permits, Zoomski. I'm just 1 second. That's why. Cripes on a stick. Okay, I've got an idea though. Nil Desperandum. It's not completely over. So I can't get any high paying ones unless I have more slots, basically. And I'm not going to get around that. So I'm not going to get around with it with this ship. So I'm going to have to go back to the Beluga from yesterday. But just before I do that, I'll just put some of these optional internals. Oops. I'll put some of these optional internals away so that I can reuse them. Oh, I can't send it away. Never mind. Okay. That's the Orca. Oh, come on, please give me a day off. I think it's the most ridiculous concept that you can't have. You've got to get all the limpets off. Beluga. Not Beluga. Orca. What is my jump range on the Beluga? I can't remember. 33. 35, okay. So no, I will get back to it, Zoomski. Absolutely. Okay, so optional internals, we've got the luxury cabins, that's fine. Got fuel scoop, shield generator. How many can that hold? That can hold 8. So I only really need 8, so I'm going to store that one. I'm going to store that. I'm going to put a transfer. I'm going to put a cargo rack in. And we're just going to put this one in for the time being. I don't really need the docking computer, but can we stick that? No, it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so this is probably going to do what I want it to do. Near enough. Why would you call it a moment of madness? That's gonna go 1. That's gonna go on to nothing. Don't need it on anything. We need some limpets, and then we can get going. So actually, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't the end of the world. Right, and we can actually look at some. So yeah, why do you want to get a beluga? It's a nice looking ship, actually. Did you say it was the biggest in the game? Okay, so we got one for... That's a nice one, that one as well, isn't it? 5 million ore exquisite focus crystals. Right, before you accept it, let's have a look where he is. In the bubble. Nice one. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so first one of the afternoon. Leopold Russell wants a sightseeing adventure. And we have 3 jumps. Yeah, I think, well, this is what I think, especially when you're doing like, when you're doing V.I.P, I honestly think you want a ship that feels nice. The Sneaky Beaky, for me, is more like a pirate thing, so it's got to look small and scrubby, because I want to get bad people into good places. But if I'm going to actually be taking like famous rich people or whatnot, or even famous explorers, I want to take them in luxury. So, but I need to have that option of sneaking it up a little bit, you know, just in case. So you're right. Oh, that was stupid. So yeah, I would consider doing it. I just want to see if any signal sources drop in. Before I jump to the next one. There we go. Degraded emissions, that'll do. Threat 0. So let's see what we've got in here. See if there's anything worth collecting. Do you know, mine launchers, I've never even thought about that. That's brilliant. Should have thought about that in the past. I can imagine. Hey, Las Vistas 2 Tech. Well, that's a mouthful, but welcome in. It's your first visit to the stream, as far as I'm aware. Yes. Yeah, you've not been in before. So welcome in. see what we've got. Occupied escape pod. Nice one. Can't remember what my cargo hatch button is now. Is it that one? Ooh. It is. So see, we're already rescuing people. This is good stuff. This is what we want to be doing. So we're just going to make sure nothing else turns up. I don't think there is anything else in range. Okay, let's get on our way to the next one. Oops, Daisy. Can't remember how to do this one now. Mother lover. What's my hard points button? No, that's that one. No. It's not that one. It's not that one. Bugger. Right, okay, hang on a second. Controls. I know why, because I turned another one off. No. Targeting. Weapons. There we go. Deploy hard points. Is that so? Okay, I'm going to do it as deploy hard points can be that. Seeing as I'm not using it. Right, there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool that you can shut down their FSDs, because you can jump out and get a bit of a run on them if they're following you. So not only am I delivering a passenger today, I have saved somebody who was stuck in space, so that's nice. It's always nice to know that you're doing a service. Here's somebody to come and get me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bug off. This is the beauty of FDev programming. You pick up an escape pod and as soon as you pick it up, they're on you. But I don't mind. It's going to be all part of the process. Unexplored system, that's interesting. And we've got a station next to it, so that's not bad. And it's a water world, so we're going to get money for this. We're on a road to nowhere, avoiding scum. Looking for occupied pod. Whatever. Pod. What do they call them? Pod. I don't care. Right, okay, so... Make cut signal source. I can see one. I see one. I see one. I see one. Convoy dispersal pattern. Sod that. But I don't plan on going at this speed all day. I just thought I'd. Oh, I collected unexpected emissions update. Whatever. How long have I got to complete this? I must have quite a long time. Oh yeah, 17 hours. It's not going to take 17 hours, but... Okay, we're going to boost it up a bit in an attempt to get there a little bit faster. Do you have to pull back on the throttle to get the USSs to pop up, or do they actually pop up anyway? I'm not sure of that. That is one heck of a water world, that. Look at that. Shiny. I didn't actually realise you can scan other ships from this. I knew you could do it for like to pull them out of. All right, but if you're eagle-eyed enough that you'll see them. I understand that they can fly right past you. That's fine. I don't mind that. Are you in game at the moment, Las Vista 2 Tech? And anybody else who's joining the stream, drop by, say hello in the chat. That's what it's there for. Maybe slow down a bit as I get closer. Hey Darren, long time no see, I think. Yeah, it hasn't, it's been a while, I think. Oh man, I thought there'd be more of them. I'm sure there will be. Okay, but around 250 is going to be alright, isn't it? If I cruise a bit. I mean, I'm not going to stop off at all of them. I just thought, you know, I could kind of go along, get him to his destination, but then if I see anything like the occupied escape pod, then I can pick it up. I'd like to say I understand Aaron, but I don't have kids. But yeah, I understand how they can be, how it can be. Oh, there we go. Wherever that is. That's one that popped past me. Emissions detected. Zero threat.
Mission critical message.
Here we go. What's he want now? Locate goods. Yeah, I think that's this one anyway. Be interesting. See what I can get. I wouldn't say I've got it easy. I work with children every day, so I honestly haven't. But I get what you mean. Right, so we're going to drop in on this degraded emissions threat. I'm guessing I have to. There is a wanted guy around, so I need to be really careful because he's coming kind of towards this direction. He drops in on me.
Cargo scope deployed.
So what have we got here? Let's sit with my lights off. Hopefully not get... Nobody will drop in on me while I'm sat here. Where's that beacon then?
Incoming message. Phone signature restored. Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's not bad, Kathina. Do you want a beluga for running the numbers though? It's probably best off doing the piggy wagon in your Anaconda. It's still not a bad price, to be honest. You can make that back pretty fast. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing VIP passenger runs, but I'm actually trying to do some extra bits and bobs on the side. So I'm trying to not only shift passengers, but pick up anything I can find out in the black to make myself some money on the side, I suppose, and a few extra bits and bobs. So kind of killing two birds with one stone, if you will. That's why I'm not hammering it to my destination, because I'm just trying to see. For example, there we have an unidentified signal source, so I want to just check on it, see what it is. 0. It's going to fly right by me, but we can come back on it. Alright, if your Conda has 4 different roles, then I'd definitely consider doing it. I just, that's the thing, is I want one, it's cheaper because the ships aren't that expensive on their own. I just want one ship and then what it's supposed to do, and then I can go back home, switch to it, and go out there, and not have to think about switching modules. Because when you go home, you switch modules anyway. You imagine you're just going to cut all that out. It's going to be one ship swap. Well, unless you mean you end up but you get what I mean. Oh, we got a few bits and bobs here, that's nice. Oh, do they expire that just after one? I don't mind. Ah, no, it's because I targeted something. That's why. Wasn't thinking properly. Just keep an eye on that. I don't want anything. If anything hits me, it might upset my my passenger, so I don't want that. My jump range is 35 light years at the moment. It isn't the highest jump range ship I've got. The highest one I've got is like 60, is it 63 or 67 light years? I can't remember. It might be 63. So we got some extra materials and stuff, which is always good. I mean, this orca is generally for inside the bubble stuff, you know. If it's outside the bubble, I generally take somebody in a smaller ship. Okay, so what I'd like to know is, are we going to one destination or two destinations? Two. So the first one is what? A visitor beacon, okay. So we probably need to get a bit closer to that. See the visitor beacon. I'm really... It's really stupid that I didn't realise you could target stuff. Separately, because I could... I don't know what scan data exactly you're going to get from it, but... Okay, so I got the money from the scan. The visitor beacon still isn't showing up yet. Do you think it sounds? I think when you press it, it always sounds like an elevator button. But I do like it. It does sound a little bit like a Learjet, actually. Strangely, never really made that connection before. Okay, now we'll drop in on the visitor beacon. I'll listen out for it next time, because I normally have the music playing in the background, and nattering away, I don't really listen. Oops, don't want to go too fast, but maybe I was going a bit too slow. Just going to quickly scan this wake, if I can. Can't scan that one. Can I not scan that one? Ah, balls to it. Just let's drop in on the visitor beacon. I just thought by scanning those wakes I'd get some half decent wake scans or something. Yeah, definitely. Some of them sound really, really nice. Ah, this is a nice water planet. It looks very blue. And by that I mean realistic blue. Not the silly blue that you see on some of them. And if anybody else noticed, I'm on the light side of the planet, thank God. It wasn't bloody... I was wondering if it was when I was coming in there. I was like, why won't it let me lock in on it? Where's it gone? Hang on, no. Lock destination. Proceed to destination. Make sure I don't get scanned by anybody. Right, next stop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we're off to Jadovic.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I did get some scrambled data from someone, which was good. Just make sure there's no... I'm just going to give it 20-30 seconds before I jump, just to make sure nothing pops up.
Frameshift
Okay, we'll jump. What does everybody else think about, sorry, I'm not really talking very much at the moment, I'm being quite quiet. What does everybody think about ship crew? I mean real ship crew, as invisible. Would you like it if you could actually hire people? Maybe you could give them jobs, maybe you could give them jobs to scan systems as you drop in somewhere, or... I don't know, what would people think about that? If you just dropped into the stream, welcome in, come by, say hello. I mean, I've always thought it feels a bit lonely, especially like in huge cockpits like this one. Oops, well, I'm gonna be able to slow down enough here. I bet you it's shots, weapons fire. Oh, actually, I meant to say convoy dispersal pattern, to be honest. I don't know why I said weapons fire. Anywho, I don't know why, I just had a feeling it was going to be one of those convoy dispersal ones. The cockpit, I mean, especially with a ship like this, look at it. Look at the size of the bridge. And I know there's only 2 seats, but it feels empty. That seat always feels empty. And then the one in some of the ships where I think you've got 2 seats either side here, it feels immensely empty. Oh, we got another one. Slowing down, boys and girls. Oh, degraded emissions, that's what we're looking for. Hope it doesn't go totally out of our range. Hello Zen Zulu, how are you doing? Yeah, Turbos SRV would be really nice. Really nice for things like geysers. Be able to take your passengers down and have a closer look at them. It's a very good idea. All of these are totally non-implementable, I'm absolutely sure, but good ideas nonetheless. I think a crew should be the minimum. I'd love space legs, I really would, with crappy animations, but let's face it, we can't even have like a desk in a starport, so space legs just isn't going to happen, so don't ever get your heart set on it. Ooh. Oh, that was a good idea, you idiot. Well, at least I've got some stuff here anyway. As long as I don't kill my Right, let's open the cockpit. See what we've got to deal with here. Oh, ancient artifacts, nice one. So these are going to put me on the bad boys list, I think. Source me 3 units of consumer technology. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, Athena. I think all these ships are way too big to be doing stuff on your own. Look at that illicit cargo. Just how we like it. I don't think this should be illicit cargo. I think it should be all part of the lost and found, personally. I think it's ridiculous that you get counted kind of as a bad guy. What am I on the verge of hitting here? I'm not. I'm aware of. At the bottom or the top of my ship? Top. This should be close enough. I have not stolen these things. How dare you? Right, yo. I can pack up. We can get on to the next spot now. So yeah, I don't think they should go down as illicit because you've spent your time collecting them. You can always return them for like a prize or something like that. Yeah, you'd think. You could dream about that. I'd just leave the ship running for a week and go to Sagittarius A and have them scanning everything for me. Yeah, definitely bigger size SRVs would come in handy as well, I think. Nothing's come up, yep. Right, we'll do the last jump then into here. The thing is, Kathleen, if I could have my crew fly me, I'd never do anything. I feel like a real captain, to be honest.
Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
This one's probably going to be a convoy dispersal one. Or it'll say shots fired. Weapons fire detected or whatever it is it says. Oh, it's on the other side, the bloody... Yeah, it's a threat for, I won't bother with that one. Let's go back to the... Oh, we got another one already. Another convoy dispersal pattern one. The only thing is you wouldn't be able to do that, would you, Kathina? Because you've got you could do that in theory at the moment with a bot, and they wouldn't like that. You have to be sat at your screen doing it. So. Yeah. Las Vista, I think. They might be holding the newer SRVs back for the exploration update. It would make sense to kind of hold it back a bit. Oops. Just gonna check out this one. A distress call? No, that's a threat level, isn't it? I always forget. See, that might be a way for me to kill things, Kathina, is saving people who are putting out distress calls because they're being attacked. Don't know how I feel about it, but... I definitely think ships should have limits to what they can do, definitely. Kind of flying around in a beluga trying to do combat shouldn't really be possible. If it was, you'd see more of them joining in the firefights. But... Okay, so there's a visitor beacon. There is an identified signal source here. I'll just check it out because it's kind of on my way in. Oh, degraded emissions. Yeah, I'll check this one out. Just in case it's any good. I know, you're right. You've got a point. It doesn't work, does it? It'd be good if it did. Just to be nice. But yeah, you're right, Zenezula as well. I think, you know, if ship had a specific role, okay, this can do this, it would be pretty good. Okay, dropping in, degraded emissions. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, we got loads of stuff. Nice one. So, cargo scoop. So we've got data storage, trade data, personal effects, encrypted storage, and some alloys. And trade data is all stolen, that's okay. It's not really worth very much, to be honest. That's alright, it has to... I have to have one expire every now and again, otherwise my cargo is going to fill up. Oh, what happened there?
Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
Right, okay, we can get on to this this location now. Get out of here without being attacked by anybody. I've been hit by anything. I resent that. I'm actually looking for people to save, and I just happen to be coming across other stuff, so... And it's good to shake up these missions with something a little bit extra. Well, I think it is. I should actually do it in my Type 9, then it would be a Dyson. You know, my mining one? There's fire and limpets everywhere. Okay, so I think we can go back home now. And then we're gonna have to sneak all the stuff in the back door, because otherwise I'll get in trouble with the powers that be. So let's go home.
Frameshift drive charging.
A second later it was... Actually, that's a really good idea. I never even thought about that. I can just follow you. You can just kill everything and I'll just vacuum up their belongings. That would be a really good idea. But doing it in that Type 9 with all those collector limpets would be the best way. For sure. I can't remember how many, whether it's 15 limpets I can fire off in one go. That'd be interesting. Okay, so we've done all that. Now we just return them to Galileo. Damn it, I had a feeling about that system. Never mind. This could be a convoy dispersal pattern in the direction it was going, but we can hope that it's not. Oh no. Threat 0, nice one. I know, that's how it's just sit there scanning. I couldn't be a part of the wing though, could I? Because otherwise I'd get targeted, but it's an idea. I'll do it next time Zubski's leveling up to something, although I don't think he wants to see combat for a long time. A long time. I thought we were going to get jumped for a second there. That's a big piece of rubble. Right, what have we got here? Not a lot.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming lipid drone. Incoming message.
Would you have to be part of the wing to...
Collector limpet expired.
Ah, crap. Did it smack into something? Let's lock that, because I don't actually know where it is. So, oh, it's there. Ah, because it's right next to something, that's why. Yeah, I like mixing it up a little bit. I don't really normally do the combat stuff. What button that is, that one. Okay. Of course I can't. What, me and Bob just have our own private fight to try and scoop up what's left over? Right, so we've got 2 systems to go. We're carrying a few stolen artifacts, and well, I don't know if they are in Sol, but some of them will be illegal. So okay, I don't think anything's dropping in here, is it? Okay, we'll jump on. Zena, actually I might do, I often, if I ever go down into Maya, I always get interdicted, mate. That's something, actually. So you always see those aliens every now and again in my streams, because I always get hyper-addicted by them. Almost every time I go through the Maya system, or the Maya area, Pallades. Oh, hang on. Convoy dispersal. Oh, there might be one there. It's always the same, isn't it? Yeah, I saw something like that. I might have to have a look at it, because it... One second. I nearly did this without any heat sinks. They were running out, so... I love that way it says heat sinks, then on the right it says ship required. You don't say... I'm guessing it's for the SRV, but... Okay, cool. I'm not quite close enough yet, am I? So I'm going to approach slowly. Get lined up a little bit with the mailbox. Yeah, actually, it might be like you could have kind of like gangster passengers who want to see you destroy one of their enemies, so you have to go to a certain system, hunt them down, and destroy them. That would be good. Oh yeah, so these are actually not only stolen but illegal as well, so that's good. I'll be able to probably get a pretty penny for them. And then the occupied pod will be good. So black market, let's see what we can get. And supply. Right, and the personal effects on Black Box, where the hell do you sell them? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Oh no, now they're not. I don't know why they disappeared. That was really strange. But it's disappeared again. Maybe the market's at black. Maybe they keep on having to pull it inside when the fuzz go past. Okay, so all that's done. Just check them empty. Yeah, apart from those limpets, which I can. Well, I don't need to discard them because I'll probably use them again. Passenger lounge. No, apparently they were stolen. The black market kept on kind of closing, but I'm guessing it's Bobbies were passing by, so they had to shut up shop. Close the suitcase until they're gone. Okay, so I'm going to take the exquisite focus crystals because they're grade 5. So, yep, it's pretty much a no-brainer, that one. I'm actually getting some pretty decent rewards from some of these sometimes. So the Jello administration is the wreck gas vents. I wonder what they are. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I would suppose you are. That's not bad. It's 6,000 light years away, but 16 million. That's really not bad, considering for 27 you're gonna have to fly to Colonia. Don't know where the actual place is though. It's not. It's not it. It's not the most ridiculous distance from the bubble actually. That one. Pretty big one. Wants to go to the evil eye. I thought that said Stevie Wonder at first. Where's that one? Wow, that one's not bad, but I think there's 3 steps to it. Yeah, it's a sightseeing adventure, but it's only to a visitor beacon and ice geyser, so let's have a look. Set the first one up, galaxy map. Yeah, no.
Docking clamps retracted. Depart when ready, Commander.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
You have exceeded the station.
You don't get anything free in this game, so I'm supposing that the second one's probably a bigger thing to get to. Is there any that actually offer limpets as a reward?
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Wow. There's no way I'm taking limpets. That's ridiculous. They're worth about a half a credit each. If that.
Fuel scope disengaged.
If that at all. Oh well, I was hoping USS might pop up, but it hasn't. Might just be the angle I'm at and where I'm going, so I'll do the last jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
To me, cargo with complaints. I heard that in a Ace Ventura voice there, Katina. Cargo without complaints? There's no complaints. Everybody's happy. Everything's going well for once. For once.
Fuel scope complete.
Ah, damn it, weapons fire detected, even though it's a threat level 1. I could try and swoop in with my cargo scoop, but it won't work. Let's continue on. Oh, and these aren't cargo, these ones, Zoomski, these are VIPs. These are VIPs, they're different. These ones won't jump out in an airlock either because I haven't locked off yet. Hopefully. Hopefully. These ones only eject when they realise it's 2-star catering. I've never actually the ones that people usually consider high maintenance. I've never really had complaints from. It's generally the other ones that I've. There was one I was doing the other week where they were all complaining that we were late because I'd logged out, and then literally as I arrived at the target spot, they all like kind of took their escape pods into the side of the orbital ship, which is really annoying. Yeah, Zoomski, when's there going to be a Zoomsket? Still in the planning stage. Right, let me tell you the story. There was this bird and there was this bee. And they loved each other very much. Bit of wine, some candles. Okay, so I got some modified consumer firmware, which is good. Always a bit of that never goes amiss. See what I mean? Dark side of the planet. What's he gonna see from the dark side? If you look out your port side window, you can see bugger all. Right, and the next one's here, so this isn't too far either.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, wrong button, I'm not in stream. Right, 15, that's a good one. Normally. Not here. It's convoy dispersal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but 6 more payments and you will, Kafina. I'm guessing that's behind me. I think it's going to be a convoy dispersal. I know, it's degraded emission, so I'll drop in there. Hopefully we're not going to hit anything. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Okay, so we got... What did we get? Specialized legacy firmware, that's alright. I just wiped off one of my permits by accident. So if you're just dropping in for the first time, please come by, say hello in the chat. If you like the video, give it a like, and if you really like it, why don't you think about subscribing? Oh. See what we find in this one. Oh, we're in a rescue place. Okay, that's good. Don't mind being here. Okay, so I want to just make sure I have the... I want that ship kit. Well, not ship kit, but paint job, shall we say. Makes you wish you had more limpets. I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't look like Rescue 1's doing that much. Not even grassing on me. Is that it? That's not everything. Oh, am I full? I'm full. Okay, so I have to. Ship cargo. Limpets. $17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 26, 27. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, getting full. I could abandon the food carters. What's worthless? Hydrogen fuel. We can knock that off. There's any left. Food cartridges. Ignore list. Hydrogen fuel. Ignore list. Okay, there's not much left. But I'll take what we've got. It is, yeah. Well, it's the Orca, so I get what you mean. Right, yo. So we've cleaned that out, which is good. Right, we better slowly work our way out of this stuff. Close everything off.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so we're in system, so we are off to see the ice geysers on this planet. Unfortunately, if I remember rightly, I haven't got an SRV on this one, but to be honest with you, some of these missions you can't take the SRV out anyway, so which is a bit silly in itself. Don't know where they are. Wonder why he doesn't want to go to Buzhanku 3A ice geysers. I'm guessing they just don't look that good this time of year. Get off me, you don't. I'm not giving in to the interdiction at all. So we'll look in here and see what we've got here. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Actually, I haven't been to an ice geyser in a long time. These are two close planets, though, so I might get some decent photo up here. Never know. Shift down.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, I'm coming in too fast here. I was just talking about not dialing that up. Luckily it's not a huge distance to go, and I can probably scan the beacon from quite a long way off. Alright, Darren, thanks for dropping in the stream. Good to see you again. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Darren, thanks for dropping in. Oops. What am I doing there? Press a replay button or something. Right, there we go. We're not actually going to see any geysers because the sun's not up. So that kind of destroys the idea of it, doesn't it? I think I've been here before, and they're around here off to the left somewhere, but we're not going to see anything. Oh well. If he's happy with that, I'm happy with that. Everybody's happy. We can go home. Wow, the Thargoids are certainly getting about at the moment. I get lost, Vicky. Hopefully I can jump before he realises. It's a pity he can't go cool running and then jump. Look, he's dropped in behind me, I just heard him, so luckily I've got out before he's dropped in. I don't know if he'll try and get me in Sol. I don't think it's probably worth his while. I don't know if I've ever been interdicted in Sol. Oh yeah, I've had that Zoomski actually. It told me to pull over so they could check me, but it hasn't happened in forever. Luckily. Actually, if they do interdict me, I can't submit to it because I've got a load of stolen goods on board, so that's not gonna... it's not gonna be good for me. Right, so my heat sinks are out of ammo. I'm gonna synthesize heat sinks. I'm just gonna heat sink, do the regular ones. Oh, we made a good job of that one. Okie dokie, so let's have a quick look. We'll cash in the passenger one. Just quite well paid for that. And it was only money, but I say it's only money, it's only money. Where do you get hostages from? That's interesting. Never seen hostages before. 100,000 extra. 106,000 extra. I must have something. Just not here. Maybe it's commodity stuff I've got. Yep. Hydrogen fuel. So I think that was it actually. I think that's me empty. Yep. Right, ladies and gents, I'm going to call it time for the time being, because I'm kind of done what I'm doing here, and I want to get something to eat and have something to drink, because I haven't had a cuppa in hours. So I don't know, Zoomski, are you going to be streaming this afternoon? Do you want to give a plug? Are you there? I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'll wait. Alright, well, hey Beldraco, I'm actually just finishing up, I'm afraid. Sorry, but Commander Von Zoomski is going to stream in a little while, so feel free to drop by his stream. Not as exciting as mine, but you know what you're going to do. I'm kidding. Okay, so people, thanks for joining in, and I'll catch you later. 9-7.